let's test what our settings are. Because of course you don't want to be playing this and then realize that your settings are buggered. Okay, so I'm gonna tune down the music, because the music's pretty good, but we'll turn down all of the things. Alright then, welcome. We can up our OBS mic recorder ever so slightly. So then, let's first explore the map that we have, because this is... I've played around with the settings for this, so... Yeah, I've played around with the settings for this game, so I know roughly what to do, hence why that one there and that one there aren't shining the same way that one is. But basically what we're looking at here is an island of Sodor as accurate enough to Audrey's original map, and it looks very, very peak. Yeah, so we have down here, we have Tidmouth Town, then we come into the town of Knapford, which looks to be slightly bigger than Tidmouth, but I think that's fine. And we've got ourselves a big Knapford Harbour. Then what's that? Yep, Crosby. Then Henry's Forest. Huh. So we have Henry's Forest there. Then we cross over... I can't remember what river it is from the map, but I know that that's the same river that flows down Thomas's branch, I think. That might be the river... No, the River Rails is up here. Then Wellsworth, and evidently you can get down to Sudbury, and eventually down to Brendam, and then swing back around into the clay pits. Like, thanks with Luke Ryan, they've actually designed it as one would think it to be designed, if that makes sense. Like, it actually looks pretty bloody good. And evidently there's a bit of a spur line that's coming off of Maron there, so it might come down to... Yeah, it seems as though it's going to come down and meet Sudbury somehow, so maybe the Sodor Mainland Railway was a success. And then there seems to be an extension that could go up towards Peel Godred. Wait, could they actually go up Coldy Fell? Oh, please. Oh, if they go up the Coldy Fell Railway, or hell, even if they just make the Arsdale Railway, so it goes through the mountains and all that up to about, I think here is where the Arsdale gets to? No, the Arsdale gets to about here. If they get... Yeah, if they get Coldy Fell in here, that would be awesome. Because the Coldy Fell Railway is like one of the most underrated ones ever. I have Maron, Cronk, Kildane? Then there's a spur junction down for, obviously probably down to Norranby at some point. No, not Norranby, Kirk Ronan down here from Kelsthorpe Road downwards. And Norranby is up here, so evidently you've got yourself Ballyhoo and you're wanting to come down through there. And evidently they want to build, it looks as though they want to either try and get the Skarloey Railway in, or, as someone's pointed out, they're wanting to have a spur line up here potentially to get to Great Waterton amongst the hills. And now of course you got yourself Henry's Tunnel. Challenges. Ooh. Oh wow. Okay, so there's 80 collectibles in this game. That's pretty good actually for a game of this size. Conductor's hats, whistles, Thomas books. Oh, 20 Thomas books. I thought they were going to be like 26 or even 42. Okay, what do we want to question remains, do we want to do some story, do we want to explore a bit? I think we'll explore. Custom, I think I want to go for a early morning sunrise feel. Oh yeah, so this button here, it's a bit awkward to tell, but that means tab. Like if you'll be on your computers, it'll be tab. Let me just see my controls. Toggle FPS. I just need to do that just so I can see how my FPS is running, or if it's running. It's running great, but not fully great. If I can. Okay. Oh, we only got about 40 milliseconds per ping, so that's pretty good. So we have ourselves a turntable here. Can it go? Please say it can go. It can! Oh my god. It has physics to it! Oh my god, it has physics to it. Oh, that's awesome. Ooh, a story mode. Oh, there's James in the van. See, I've heard people say great things about James in the van, so I might save that for the end part of it. Okay, let's see what's around Tim of Sheds. Yeah, I saw the Unlucky Tug video, but I've only seen about half of it because I wanted to experience the rest of this completely on my own. So we have ourselves the recessed rails into the concrete. I'm a fan of it, but I don't see how they're going to be able to get underneath the train, like underneath Gordon and Emily to service them. Like, unless they want to climb underneath them, which I don't think I'd want to do. Surely there's a collectible in here. Ooh. Oh wow, that is attention to detail. I know, right? This game is all about trains, but I'm over here obsessing over the lathes. That is attention to detail, actually. Because, you know, I work in engineering, and we have this stuff like, you know, we have the big turny one, the one that goes in a little bit further, and then the one that's for finer stuff. Oh, that's perfect. I know, I'm fawning over like a lathe. That's crazy. Okay, wait, so where's our turntable lined up at? It's lined up there. Tab. Spawn train. Ooh, which one do we want to do? Because you can do with mixed trucks. Like, it'll give you a whole different scenario in terms of everything. Wait, diesel with 20? Oh my god, wait. I was gonna just go for a run just so I can spawn this in. Oh my god, it's still going! Let's get out a little bit further just so. Spawn train. Oh, my PC! It's fun if I look up at the sky. It's fun if I look up at the sky. Close the door. Yep, window. Wait. You can hear them all crashing and bashing back there. Driver's seat. Ooh, it's got a bit of smoke from diesel. I will say there's one slight problem with this game on how you have to hold down the W. Okay, so 2 goes into... Oh, are you kidding me? How did I spawn diesel in the... No, stop! Oh, are you kidding me? So you have to go into this cab, open up the door. Yeah, I'm just gonna remove that train. But I think we'll go light loco with Emily. Actually, wait, no, I don't think I can. Wait, no, I think there's a slight bug in this game that you can't actually use Gordon or Emily in terms of going from point A to point B, which is a bit annoying. See, because you'll have to be in the driver's position, and you'll have to set a path using 9. So you'll have to. So you have to click on yourself and set path. And you know what? I think we'll go. To go to that siding there. So 4 kilometers away. Oh yeah, there's 2 different cameras on this. There's 3, which basically wherever you look and you do the arrow keys, it allows you to basically go around like a drone. But it stays with the characters. Oh yeah, so we got ourselves that. Control Shift S. I know Control Shift S. I right click to that. So I can set the expression for James. So I can set him to be sad. I can set him to be smug. Sleepy. Shocked. I love how the faces actually like move to match it. Like, you can go from any combination and it will move to make it. And then, I can have it speaking, so that's very clearly a thing for later. And so you can do it that it can follow the camera location, so if you're wanting like... So if you're wanting like specific camera things, you gotta do like follow, and you probably gotta get into like Gordon's cab and then like go from here. Like Gordon will be sitting down there, so you can get yourself your shots of the characters talking. But it works. It works. It's amazing. So you can so it's actually, you can zoom out quite a lot, or you can zoom in quite a bit. All right, let's move. Oh yeah, let's look at our guy. Ah. Let's look at our guy. Lore accurate hairline. I know. I only turned 20 like last week, yet I'm already like balding. Yep, the whistleboard. But you have to hold down the... Ooh, wait. wait, so this is the River Tid. That's awesome. Like, it's actually a lore accurate River Tid. And as we come through Tidmouth, some great camera shots you can actually get with this. Yeah, that's what I was talking about in oh, we'll stop here. That's what I was talking about in the Wild and West video, and how like you never get camera angles like these anymore. You always get them from like far away. So then we'll get out. You can just jump down. These. Okay, so the paintings you have to walk into. But yeah, this Tidmouth looks bussin'. I know. I'm so down with the kids. But yeah, so evidently from the clothing attire, which they look like they're Wild Wester models. Did Wild Wester help with this? I mean, I know that TWMallard has their own character model database, but they look like Wild Wester models. But yeah, so they're all in like the dapper 1950s, 1960s attire, so there's evidently a particular time set they're having for this. But yeah, so I'm trying to like move around just a touch, like just sprinting and such, but oh wow, I am impressed with this. I am impressed with this game. It was well worth the 6. Oh, what the? Oh, I have. I'm so used to there being jumping in the game that I went to jump with that activated photo mode. But yeah, so well worth the 60 bucks. Yes, yeah, you can have it that you stand in the second man's position. You can stand in the driver's position. And so keep on moving, keep on grooving. See, we got ourselves a signal box, pretty looking. Oh. Is that anything particular? I noticed sometimes you can get like in the wood piles have the collectibles. But yeah, I like the collectible system actually for this. Like it actually gets you to get up and move around, which I actually really like. And this chat. This. So yeah, so there's stop and wait signals, so evidently that's for like, there's a train ahead, but there isn't any trains ahead. Then we've got ourselves the castellated tunnel, as described in the books. Cab light. Yeah! So, oh. Oh wait, it's fully modeled as well, oh that's awesome. Oh, and as we come into Knapford, I've seen people say actually really great things about the Knapford, and I tend to agree. From the clips that I've seen, this looks like a pretty good Knapford. Stop. Alright, let's hop back in. Okay, step down. You can click step down. You can just walk. So there's an underground section, which actually I'm surprised that Wilbert didn't. Like I'm surprised with this. Like I want. But wait. Okay, so there's a. Okay, yeah. So from the tug video, I remember there being. Okay, so there's no secrets down here. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, Blue Spinner. It looks pretty good. Like, obviously my computer's running at about like 16 FPS, but when you actually look back the low frame rate, it actually is still running better than I expected. Oop, another character. But, and so if we move along a bit, yep, yeah, the gallery. Okay, so, oh, for Pete's sakes. I keep thinking that I have to jump. I'm too much of a gamer. You know, when you're sprinting and you're jumping up and down and all that. Hey, what's up, James? Yeah, I think this actually finally makes his very wide running plate actually look good, because you'll notice this in quite a lot of his trains models, especially the Victor Tanzik series. His running board looks way too wide. I have a single gantry, whistle. Hey, and we'll run in the... And so, yeah, so momentum keeps your character going even if you're not holding W, so that's good. So yeah, so that's evidently to Thomas's branch line. And this. Oh, this looks wonderful. This is your nap for the harbours and such. Call yourself your town. Okay, so 145, so that's about 90 miles per hour, so we can go full speed, full tilt. So yes, you can do POV shots. Get behind the funnel shot. I think there's a lot more freedom in terms of the camera movement than there is in trains. Because in trains you're restricted to the cab, but if the cab isn't modelled, you will have it that you will leave a thing. Oh, going through Nephitel? A lag spike there. This is beautiful. Like, the rivets are actually like, I mean, like the cab rivets don't really look like they should be there, but that's just a personal thing. They're, like, every other rivet looks properly in place. Is there anything in the dairy? I don't think so. Cows, of course. God, if they put Edward into this game later on as another DLC, which they probably will with the Brendan one, because from what I've heard, this game actually has been very, very successful. So, look, we're coming up to Crosby. So I'll slow down for Crosby. Slow down for Crosby. Just make sure you get really slow down. But yeah, you can actually have fun with this game when you're not coming into it with with high expectations and then getting annoyed that there's things to do. You know, unlike a certain someone. But yeah, like, I love that every single person has loved this game, except for one person, but he's a chud, so like, you know, a cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. There has to be a collectible down here. Surely. surely. It'll be improper. Yeah. Huh? Mainline in? Why would mainline engines be down here? Would it not? Would it not be ducking the Would it not be ducking the diesel engines? Huh. That's weird. But yeah, so we're breaking all the rules in it. Ah, no. But let's look down. If I look down, I get really great frames. I'll do this to get to James. But yeah, so evidently from the stream title, if you guys are watching this live or watching it later, I'll say this again a little later on, this is only a part 1, like I want to, on Sunday, well my Sunday, probably your guys, not really your Sunday, let's get a little closer to the station, I want to actually, you know, I want to finish up the story, like I want to continue this game and then do more stories and such. Oops. Oh, I love that the engines actually have physics with this. So yeah, Crosby, that it never appeared in the main show. Oh, collectible. Ooh, that's a great shot. Is that? That's Stanford Harbour. That's a pretty good one. But so they haven't halved this game. Like I'm not gonna use the whole word for that, but they haven't halved this game. Like it's definitely like. There are some issues, but those, like, if you're gonna complain about the issues of, like, oh, the crash physics don't look great, that's just Unreal Engine. That's just how this game works sometimes. But yeah, I mean, $60 isn't exactly, like, a whole lot. Like, I mean, yeah, $60 for me because NZD. I think, like, it's a little too much, but I'm still happy to pay for it, you know? Especially because if you think about it, the DLCs later on will probably be about, like, $10 each. Because remember, this is Dovetail Games that we're talking about. Dovetail always loves to do, like, DLCs and everything. If you were to buy every single thing in the Dovetail Games, just for Train Sim World, I think 4 or 5, it's $3,000. Is there anything in there? No, nothing in there. So let us keep on cruising. Okay, so we're coming up to a thing, so we'll start braking. Why did they... Let's see for the siding to go into their one. Why did they not change me or let the sidings change over earlier? That's odd. But yeah, like if I were to get rid of the HUD, which I think is F1, and if I were to control shift yes, and then get rid of F3, like, wow, you know? I'm gonna take a screenshot for that. Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot for that. That looks majestical. Okay, F1 and F3. Oh. No, it moves? You can change the review. Oh my god. Obviously, of course, I'm using simplified controls. Like, I could play, like, proper controls later on, but, oh, that's wonderful. Now, step down. So, yeah. I remember from the demo trailer that there is a thing around here. There it is. And I think This is the funniest Easter egg in this game, because we're in Henry's Forest, but to be here, like to actually get off the train and come down this side and here and stop and then get off, we break Rule 55, aka the one that Wilbert Audley was not a fan of. And I think that is really, really, really funny. Okay. Yeah, if I go past that, it'll stop it. But yes, we'll have to set ourselves a new path. Where to? Oh. Oh, okay, we'll go down to Croc's Scrapyard then. Send James to Croc's Scrapyard. Yeah. See, like, if you play this game to hate it, you actually have to struggle to find stuff to hate about it. But if you play this game to have fun, there's a lot of stuff to have fun about. So we'll continue moving along until we get to... what's it? Until we get to Wellsworth. Yeah, we'll go along until about Wellsworth. We'll stop there, see if there's any collectibles there. There surely should be, probably with the blue engine. Is that over here? No. Is that Wellsworth up ahead? I can't quite see that, I can't quite tell. Oh. Oh shit, wait. Oh, over a curved viaduct. Oh, over a curved viaduct, oh, it's so big. Oh, yep, no, we're in Wellsworth. Stop! Oh, yeah. Stop! Don't wanna... But yeah, like, I'm even looking at the stream right now, like, on my other device. I can actually... Oh, no, it's milk. I can look at it right now, and we're still streaming in pretty decent-ish quality, so... What's this? Was ist das? It is... unknown. Oh, surely there's a collectible somewhere in here. Oh, do I have to... Oh, I probably have to walk down into the yard. There's probably something in the yard. But yeah, we'll go to Croc's Scrapyard, and then we'll do ourselves one of the missions. Okay, so there's evidently not anything at Wellsworth, but I'll come back to that later. Oh, it's just fire buckets. I love that there's fire buckets that are just filled with sand. Like, I know that that's like real world... Wait, what was that? Wellsworth. I know that it's real world practice for them to do that. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Up. Shit, this This isn't Wellsworth, this isn't Farquhar, or Farker. Yes, we'll go. Step up. 3. Let's keep going. And we'll just ease off the accelerator because we're gonna go down the Wellsworth branch. Actually, no, the Brendan branch, not the Wellsworth branch. But yes, we'll go down this. There's nothing amongst the signals. And so, yeah, so now we're in 80, so I can sort of 50 mile per hour speed. It really does make this world feel completely real. Like, I think that that's the one thing that you could probably complain about with Train Z, is that it doesn't quite feel real. Look at this, you got actually like fully functioning bridges, and while the cars in that aren't moving. Oh no. Stop. Oh yeah. Games, man, what does he not look happy with me, man? Yeah. So evidently Croc's scrapyard is yet to be modelled, but that'll probably be for a thing with maybe Trevor. Because yeah, they'll definitely want to do something with this game. Oh, so you can find a way to jump out of this. Yep. He done crashed. We'll return to the home page. Okay, so I think let's do some Gordon activities. If first created them in about 1942. I thought it was 1943, but no, I think 42 is actually correct. That's oh.
Gordon and the troublesome.
Oh wait, can I have them talking in the scene?
Maintenance is an important part of keeping the
So basically, you'll have Mark
safe.
Morahan who narrates all of these stories.
And points must be mended to ensure the safety of people and engines. Early one morning, Sir Topham Hatt arrived at Tidmouth Sheds to make an important announcement. Some maintenance work is being done on a section of the main line between Marron and Kelsthorpe Road.
Yeah,
So I've decided it will be safer for all of you if we close that part of the line until the work is complete.
So Topham actually looks like a real
This
guy.
means that many of you will have to do different jobs, so we can keep things running smoothly. But I'm sure you will all manage. Thomas and Emily, please look after the passengers. And make
So yeah, this game is definitely kind of geared towards kids, but like it works. You know, it works.
Yes, sir, replied the engines. Percy, I need you to run Thomas's branch line. Yes, sir, he replied. Then Sir Topham Hatt turned to Gordon. And I have an important job for
Ooh,
you
so
too,
to the
Gordon,
work
he
site.
said.
Let's go.
The workmen need some supplies delivered to the work site.
Maybe because we're not running the
Whilst
express,
other
are we?
engines busy,
We're
I will need you to deliver them. But sir, what about the express?
Oh, I love that Gordon's face. This goes
Unfortunately,
just
we
to
have
a.
cancel all express trains whilst the work is being carried out. We can't have high-speed trains passing
Because he just
through
looks
an
so
area that's
sad. He
being
looks like he's like a
repaired.
sad,
It's just not
depressed
safe.
guy.
Cancelled? But sir, you can't cancel the express. It's the most important service on the island. And
Oh my god, he's
far
got
more
teeth.
important
He's
than
got teeth and a
delivering
tongue.
some trucks.
Ah.
Now, Gordon, I know how much the express means to you, but it's far more important right now that we get the line repaired as soon as we can. You can go back to pulling the express once the work has been completed.
No, we'll get rid of that.
Oh, if I must.
So, yeah, so we can hide the mouse by right-clicking.
And with that, Sir Topham Hatt turned and headed off to attend to other things. What's Sir Topham Hatt thinking? Making me take dirty trucks from dirty sidings?
He's just trying to make sure that the
Oh my
railway
god,
keeps
so much
running
words.
smoothly, and that all of the passengers can reach their destinations on time, said
Too
Emily.
many words.
We all need to make the most of this time while repairs are being carried out. And besides, Sir Topham Hatt has given you an important job. I
But you
thought
see,
an
like,
important
well, yeah, like
engine
I could
you would
definitely see someone
appreciate
getting
that.
like 20 hours in this game
Goods
easily
trains
just
are
by doing
not
the
suitable
missions
for a
and finding the
grand engine
collectibles.
like me, Gordon went on. It wouldn't be dignified. That's enough,
Maybe even
Gordon,
30 hours. I
said
think
his
30
father.
hours would probably be the
Come on
absolute
now.
maximum if you
The
wanted to
workmen
find
are
all the
expecting these
collectibles.
trucks to be delivered, and we don't want to delay things any further. Oh, all right. The sooner we get this job over with, the sooner I can be back pulling
But
the
yeah,
express.
I love how the engines look weathered, but not like super weathered, if that makes sense. Like, there's a difference between great weathering and bad weathering. Oh. Wait, I saw something on his buffers. I saw something on his buffers. Yeah, his buffers. His buffers are like actually modeled. Oh, he looks so grand. So you can go back to camera 1, and he will keep his momentum going. So I could even hop into second man's position. There's actually pretty good attention to detail. We'll move back slightly. We'll move back to about here. This graveyard room. So workman. Work carried out on the bridge. Oh, we'll have to take this stuff probably not. See, so you'll notice one thing in this game, that the way marker points, like those arrows there, they're direct, like as the crow goes, type markers. Meanwhile, the ones that are like on the go and the ones that are down there, those are actual, like, in terms of real world distance for you. I will do it for you. Okay, we'll slow down. Let's turn on the cab light in here. So yeah, yeah, so you kind of gotta hold it, so like it'll actually like do that and all. But as you brake and that's you. Which I don't think that's how the real Grizzlies were. I don't think they were just a hand crank like that, but anyways. Going to sightings. There it is. Gordon, are you happy? This is how the story goes. So we'll just let it cruise for a bit, just so we get a little closer. I mean, we'll go a little faster. Okay, we'll try and stop in just the right place, so that way we can turn back and go back up the yard. Gonna make sure he stops just in the right place. That's close enough. And I'll go to the back POV, just so we don't end up going too fast into the siding. Gordon's probably happy. Yeah, we're going into the way. No, we're not going that way. No! The trucks. The trucks. God, can't wait to start my own series and then I eventually get to Gordon. Wait! Okay, well, we're going to the trucks at the very back. I was confused for a second there. Can't wait till when I get to Gordon in my own series. I can do so much fun writing for him. I look at the trucks. Trucks are modeled after the CGI ones. Ooh. Watch this perfect buffering. But
Gordon was still sulking when he arrived at the yard.
Ooh, is it correct?
Eyed him with interest.
Ooh, I'm just wondering, is it correct? Is it correct lamp placage?
They shrieked. We want a proper engine like Henry or Edward.
Stop that, called Gordon. You have got me today the fastest engine on Sodor, and I'll have no nonsense from you.
We'll give him nonsense.
They chuckled to each other. But Gordon didn't hear them.
Oh, Gordon. Gordon, you silly. Okay, so we have to go... We'll go to the toucan. Triple hoot. But yeah, annoyingly, standardly, it's quite a bit zoomed out, and for you to get zoomed in, you only get you there. Like, if you want to go zoomed in, you have to like make sure you can't see your driver. Wow, it's like fully model. The centric gears and everything. They've done their research for this. I want to know what those dots are. Those dots are just dots. It's kind of proper riveting detail. The tracks are curved as well, so like you actually get like proper. Keep facing forward just so we don't end up crashing over something. Crossing we go. Yeah, it forces you into the cab, which I can understand because like you don't really need. Yeah, so we want to break if we want to break 100 miles per hour, we have to get that kilometer per hour thing over 160. So I think we might be able to do that with this mission. Wonderful, isn't it? I think we'll play this game till like maybe we'll play like 8 missions. I got the James DLC, so we might play like 1 or 2 of the James missions. And I know that there's one James mission that everyone likes, so I might save that for another time. We'll look out so we can save ourselves some frames. My PC. Just slow down just a touch. It seems for me to just go via. It doesn't say if we have to stop. Okay, so just go via. Alright, so now we can speed up fully. Express train. Oh, and you can even get. Oh, you can even get camera shots from the cat. Oh my god. This game is wonderful. It's quite bouncy. Well, I guess that's the thing with it being like chain link couplings, isn't it? But you'd not want to be a guard in that. You would not want to be a guard in that, I'll tell you that. Because even on the Wicker Pass Railway, the one that I work on, it's... Like, that one's bumpy, but it's not like super bumpy. On the chain link coupling at the front, swinging around, and oh my god, it's perfect. Let's turn the lights on. POV Audi drivers when you're going too over the limit. Oh no, we'll keep the lights on. I know you're typically not meant to have the lights on with the train when it's not moving at night, but... There's one detail that I wanted to look at, and we'll see it even briefly as we go past. I'll try and see if I can go forward. Where is it? You see, have yourself quite zoomed photos.
Soon Gordon reached the bottom of the hill.
No, it's not. No, it's not this one. It's somewhere else.
He noticed the train felt heavier and realized that the trucks had started their tricks. Hold back, they cried.
Go on, son. Go on, son. stop, yeah. But yeah, I love that it's like a gentle kind of ascent upwards over the road. As per your view, man. I think they changed it so Maron is still at the bottom of Gordon's Hill.
Gordon struggled on.
Because I know that in the things like
Finally
Maron's at the
managed
top
to
of
reach
Gordon's
the
Hill.
top of the hill.
Yeah, I'm at the top of the hill.
On, faster,
But me,
faster.
Gordon.
Cried the trucks, and they surged
Me
forward, pushing
win.
Gordon down the hill.
This is the only catch I can think of. Me win.
Whoa! Please
Me win your
stop!
mom.
Cried Gordon in alarm.
I know, so funny. Oh, okay. Things just stopped free crash. Oh no. Me win your mom. Over the viaduct. Looks a bit like the one from season 12 on how like it's got like the arches at the end and like there's just quite a lot of brickwork upwards. Imagine being a train spotter and you just live your life in like Wellsworth or in Maron. You would get so many runaway type shots and such for like a filming project. Oh no. Gordon, stop. Gordon. But you know, Sodor, if there was a place I'd ever want to live in, it would... I mean, I'm torn. I've got like 3 places. I've either got Farquhar, Islesborough, or Kirkmashan. But yeah, so like, there's actually realistic sound effects in this because, you know, unlike a certain cannibalistic humanoid underground thriller, I actually like this game, and I like the fact that the sound effects are actually good. Oh, come on.
Well
Well
done,
done.
driver.
Yay! I stopped the trucks! Woo!
I'll have no more trouble from you trucks, said Gordon firmly. We have got these
Yes,
goods to
evidently-
deliver.
So evidently there's a turning line.
You
I don't.
always have
That's
to
like down to
spoil the
like
fun.
Sudbury, I think.
Gordon soon arrived at the worksite, and the workmen were pleased to see
It's
him.
really funny there because it is.
Thank you for bringing these supplies, Gordon, said a workman. Now we can finish up these repairs. You're most welcome, puffed Gordon proudly. And with that, Gordon headed back to the sheds to tell the other engines about his truck-filled day.
Yo, let's go. Yeah, got a Steam achievement. Let's go. Emily and the Express. Oh hell yeah, sure we'll go for that. But yeah, I think I may have soft-locked myself out of an achievement because there's one I think for completing the tutorial, but I don't think I completed it because I went to go change all of my settings, but then that caused me to not do the tutorial. I think, I don't know. Emil. It's Emil.
Emily and the Express. Meanwhile at Kelsthorpe, Emily was pulling a goods train and had to stop at a signal when the station master walked up.
Emily is such a based
Gordon has
character,
broken
infinitely
down,
better than
he
Dark.
told her. Can you leave your trucks here? Then go and find him and pull the express.
See, I don't know how long we'll be here. We'll try and go for like, I don't know,
Yes, sir, she said excitedly.
maybe 5 hours. We'll make this like an actual like long
And with that,
stream, because this
Emily
is
went
a
off to
game that you can
uncouple her
actually get a lot of
ducks before
content
setting off
done
to
in.
find Gordon.
Wait, can I go back to so? Okay, so it's, yeah, it's another one of those pull ones, and brake comes towards you. Maybe we'll take our trucks with us. So yeah, so all the camera shots always start with you like above the camera there. Oh wait, I should have got out and got. Nah. I'll probably come back through Kelswall. But yeah, so long as you're competent, this game's actually pretty good. Oh, that's cool that the yard. Oh, that's actually so cool that there's little things that say yard just to tell you that you're going into the yard. That's pretty cool. So we'll just leave it. Uh-oh. Break. Uh-oh. No. Bugger! Ah, we'll let checkpoint. Alright, start braking a lot sooner than that. That's deceptive. It said it was like 60 meters away, but then like, it was not 60 meters away. We'll try it again. So we know that some of the... So we'll do it again because we don't learn our lessons here. We'll just apply some breakage as we come through to the yard. Actually, quite a lot of breakage. Yeah, that says 63 meters. Cool. E-step up. There's position. We're free. Wait, so you can... Oh, so you can get like tender shots? No. That was incorrect. Oh wait, stop! There has to be something around here. Oh. Again, I keep going to jump. Yep, we'll grab that because that's Percy. Why did I look to... There's no other trains in this except for Gordon up here because Gordon broke down. Whoops. Oh yep, another one. I knew it. I know there's a thing called conductor hats around here, but I'm not certain how you get those. Same with whistles. Maybe you have to get whistles when you are using a certain engine at a certain station, I think? I don't know, we'll investigate that. We'll investigate that a little later on, but at the moment we're going to go save Gordon. But yeah, like that definitely brings me back the little wee, like the two judder bar plates that you get 1 foot onto there, 1 foot onto there, and it allows you to scoop up the coal and then send it straight into the firebox in a perfect motion like that. Yeah, we'll just slow down just a touch, and now we're on the main line. But yeah, like actually working with steam engines, it actually is quite impressive, like how they've modeled this game. Ooh. Wait. Oh, that's a Kirk Ronan. Oh yeah, that's Kirk Ronan. I was just confused about the geography and the way that we were moving here. I've always wanted to know, how have they made it that her thing never collides, because that very clearly is colliding with that, but I've always wanted to know how they made it that her wheel never collided with the running board. Okay, a little disappointed, but this game's still like a 10 out of 10 type game. It's perfect. So I can see her expression to be shocked, cross, dizzy, dizzy. Can make him sleepy, but I can make it as idle. So yeah, if you change the things in this, you gotta do Control Shift S. So yes, you can actually, in theory, and the fact that Unlucky Tug early today was able to effectively, like, recreate an episode from the show, Thomas and the Trucks, I think that's pretty good. Sorry that I keep on clicking whenever I speak. I always get, like, a little bit of spit in my lips. Is this because I had braces when I was younger, so that's caused my lips to like slightly expand outwards, but they haven't expanded, but they haven't come back in the way that I wanted them to. Whistle board. Another whistle board. Another whistle board. How many whistle boards are there? But yeah, another whistle board. But yeah, I know that once they get Toby and Eve, because they'll probably get those in, because again, this game has been really popular. Like, you're even getting like big. Wait a minute. Why were there tracks in that field? Oh. Yeah, but like this game has actually been really popular. You see like the big Twitter accounts and it being like, oh my god, the Thomas game, oh my god, I want to play this game. And it's like, and while you get certain people like Sodor Productions who wants everything to be like Trump themed and the same and you know, you get everyone else that's like, oh my god, this game's actually coded. Oh, and there's actual cloud physics. Okay, turn on our lights. You got all the trees modeled, all the fences, all the fields. And again, this game was only about like 10 gigabytes. That's not a lot for a game like this. There's Gorge Run. I've got to brake because I don't want to have to drive all the way back. Stop, Emily, stop! Please! No! Please! Oh. Almost cried. If I'd failed that, I would have cried. Yep, get that. Can't leave the station. Nothing. Why is my audio crackling? I don't want my audio to be crackling. Maybe it's just that my computer's recording Dead Space. Yeah, that might be it. Alright, come on, back to Emily, back to Emily. Alright, reverse, and then back. So careful when we're going. See, we just gotta remember that Gordon isn't exactly. No, Emily isn't a fast stopper. So keep on going. Keep on going, let's go! I'll just move my microphone a little bit. Oh, what? How come she stops a lot more faster when going in reverse? What is this? What is this?
Gordon, peeped Emily. What's happened here? Are you being the best express in the world? I am surprised. But we must get these passengers home.
No, Dad. I was hoping for the characters to
Gordon
kind of
just
speak.
looked at his buffers
See, yeah, the
and
fact there's a
didn't say
thing for
word,
speaking
as Emily
is
went to shunt him out of
interesting.
the way. Right then, said Emily. Here we go.
Mark Morahan's Emily accent is actually pretty good. Let's go. Oh, it connects both the whistles. It's pretty good, like it's... Oh, it's because I was going... Oh, it's because I was going downhill. That's why it was... That's why it was... Because it was a bit of a downhill thing. Let's go. Fast. Let's go. Da baby. Let's go. Oh wait, there was probably something at that scene actually. So that's... What's that one to? Oh, that's to... Yeah, that's to the... That's up the Pure branch. Okay, they haven't fully modelled the hills in the distance yet. Wait, is there standing stones? I don't quite see the standing stones. Yeah, there it is. There was a gallery thing there, Kronk. Oh my god. Ah! My PC! Oh, it's so peak. It's so peak, but be very careful, the suspension brick is very laggy. Okay, well, probably let's try and start slowing down actually. Yeah, no, definitely try and slow down. Yeah, it's weird, the curves. Curves around and down to like towards Sodor. Go a bit lower down to the thing. Coming in about 20 miles per hour. Just a bit of whistling. But you know, definitely worth the money. Try and get it. Oh yeah. Unlock doors. You can tap that by pressing Y. And you loads the passengers. yeah, I wasn't at Marin, was I? No, was I at Marin? Oh my god, again. Oh. Yep, I haven't been here, so I can grab that. A whistle. Oh, there's the whistle. Oh, so that's what the whistle collectibles are. They're tiny. That's Gordon. Gordon's not particularly loud. I wonder what the conductor hat collectibles are then. So whistles can be found on Lugged. The galleries can be found on there. The books are found basically off the rails, so you have to go and explore probably on like in funny places from like over the shoulder thing. Cause I know that there's one book that's at the Trust Thomas tow bridge. But yeah, so whoever wasn't here earlier, ooh, foam detail, that's amazing. I think that this viaduct looks a little weird. It looks like the one from the season 12 episode. I can't remember which one, but it's the one where like there's quite a fat bridge, but not a lot of arches to it. So it doesn't look like the greatest, but oh well. Okay, we've got to get Gordon's Hill. I'm surprised at the stream quality. You know, got about what, 25 FPS? We only got about like what, 40 bits a ping? That's typical, that's what I'd hope and expect. Because yeah, when I tried to change the settings earlier, I changed them to the shadow quality, and that ended up crashing the game. So be careful when you change your settings. I wonder if is there anything to talk about while we are currently progressing along this way? Up Gordon's Hill, let's go! But now we gotta get down Gordon's Hill. But immediately the needle moves a lot faster. When it gets up to 100, we'll then start slamming on the brakes. Alright, now. That's what it is. Yeah, no, we definitely gotta start slowing down. Stop and wait signals are just as a precaution thing, like you're slowing down as though you're preparing to stop at the station, I hope. Yeah, I think this goes. But I think this just is a precautionary thing, so that way you will slow it down before you get to the point of the change. Yeah, slow. Still on the middle track? Yeah, still on the middle track. Oh, we're gonna turn left. let's start slowing down just a touch. Okay, so we are going all the way to thing. So we'll go back through here. So as you can see, we've got ourselves some dapper gentlemen, some dapper ladies. Some twins, evidently. Locked doors. I'm going all the way to Neptune. Hopefully we got some collectibles earlier in the stream, so we'll keep going. Back onto the main lane. So yeah, so this is what I mean by this is a good viaduct. Like I think this is the viaduct. I think. Like this is a good viaduct. Meanwhile, the one that's on the other side there doesn't really look the greatest in my opinion. Like I don't know. Brick. That's a good shot. I wonder if we go all the way to Nat, like if we go all the way to Sydney. Go on, the needles are slowly creeping up. Go on, son, go on. See, back through Henry Strauss, we'll do a bit of a sleep here. So yeah, it's on that log post there is where you can get the green engine, which is really ironic because, you know, as discussed earlier about Rule 55, you just can't do it. Okay, so my microphone's doing its funny recording stuff between when I'm speaking records. It's recording basically this water, which is not what we want to record. I was going to just mute my microphone for a bit. So as the crow goes, it's 2.7 kilometers, but as the track goes, it's about 3 kilometers to the next station. But we're going just about line speed of about 80 kilometers per hour. I might move the microphone over to here just a touch. Fast. We're jumping around and moving quite fast. Into the tunnel we go. Yeah, we're moving. Yeah, we're moving a little too fast. Moving just a little too fast, because I can see that there's an 80 up ahead. But yeah, so now, as we come back... I'll just move my microphone once again, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're just moving along. But yeah, look at the Knapford Harbour. Hello, Kimmy Lip knows what you did. Hello. Actually, if I F1, F3, and then if I go, yeah, I want to take that screenshot because that looks. Yeah, so we're coming into the station, which I should be slowing down for a lot now. As we're coming into Netflix. Again, I don't know why it's recording just water. I was gonna just do something real quick, so I'm just gonna mute up real quick. Okay, that should hopefully fix itself. Or at least I call it water because it just records like random weird static noises. Like the microphone's good, but it's not like the greatest. Ooh, do I see a Topham? I see a Topham. Promote me, sir. Promote me.
Emily arrived at the end of the line, and she'd made good time. Sir Topham Hatt was there to
What
greet
were
her.
you just thinking about?
Well done, Emily.
What were you just thinking
How do
about?
you feel pulling an express train again?
It was great, sir. But it's certainly been a busy day.
Surely Emily gets put onto the express.
Well, you deserve a nice long rest in the shed.
Oh my god, what? Yeah, no, the audio is really...
Thank you, sir.
Beamed Emily with pride.
What's happening with it? It's... Oh. Yay! Got ourselves another achievement. Oh my god. We're gonna move it over to here because I think it might be picking up something from my computer. Ooh, that's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, yeah. If they add Edward or they add Henry, yeah, I'd love to see them do a Edward exploit or Flying Kipper. I'd love to see them do it. Because I know, because some of the stories in this have actually been like almost yeah. Some of the stories have been original content, but some of them have been semi.
You should go to the steamworks for a while, said Sir Topham Hatt.
Yeah, like I know that Thomas and Booty is basically one-to-one of what actually kind of happens in the actual thing. And I know that there's like the Jack Frost from the James DLC, but I'm just trying to wonder, yeah, like that would be interesting to see.
Who else he could get to take Thomas's passage. Suddenly, Diesel pulled into the yard with a train of trucks. Sir Topham Hatt looked at him and smiled.
Because yeah, like, so basically, yeah, I think. Why does my audio do this weird watery effect? It does this whenever I record for like a certain amount of time, or it becomes like I don't know, warm or whatever. It doesn't like my recording device sometimes. But basically, yeah. So we have Toby, Henry, and Edward that are yet to really be added to this DLC.
Said Diesel nervously. Did you need me for something?
Alright, bye Thomas.
Yes, indeed I do, smiled Sir Topham Hatt. Thomas is not feeling well.
So I think
Emily
today
is
we'll at
taking
least
him
try
to
and
the
do
steamworks
one
to be
mission
repaired.
per character,
So
and then we
I
can do
need
like
a
2 more, and
really
then I'll
useful
probably
engine to help with
call it,
taking
so
the
in that way,
passengers
because
on
I
the
want to
branch line.
stream again in like a few more days.
Diesel was very surprised.
Yeah, and then like that final stream will probably be like cleaning up and like, you know, trying to find the collectibles and all the hats and such.
Engine. I've never really pulled passengers before.
Don't worry, Diesel.
Okay, so Topham Hatt is telling
I'm
Diesel to
confident
go
you'll
down the
manage just
Far Cry
fine.
branch, basically.
And I'm sure that
So that'll be
Anne
interesting to see.
Clarabelle will be glad to show you what to do. Just remember, you need to be on your best behavior today. I don't want to hear from the passengers that you've been
Oh,
causing
let's do something
trouble.
real quick.
But sir, I can't take any in Clarabelle.
Okay, maybe if this
Thomas's
needs to be unplugged,
coaches.
then
And they don't
Plugs
like
back
me,
in.
and
it's kind of slightly stupid that my microphone. I don't know why it's been acting up, because I've actually had to go and re-record stuff for videos on how it just the watery effect is just too much. Oh, I saw a shadow fly over. Does that mean? Ooh, does that mean Harold's in this game?
Maybe, he thought. Sir Topham Hatt chose me because I am the best engine for the job.
Real, yeah, the flying cover is definitely a pretty good crash. I think, yeah, like it is one of my favorite crashes because like it's definitely a very well done crash. Oh, so we'll go to camera free, and so we'll come back down to here. Move the reverser forward, and then so you pull the lever like that. We are going fast. You go fast sliding again, but I think we just got like a very bad top speed though, so. So this. Hi Percy. Percy, stop looking at me. Oh, we're going. Oh yeah, that's my character, by the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm surprised I didn't crash there. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm surprised I did not crash there.
Clarabelle, it's that devious Diesel. Surely, replied Clarabelle, Sir Topham Hatt could have picked another engine instead of him.
But yeah, so I know that like you can hit objects in this game, and the Unreal Engine physics engine for this game like does not love crashes. Like you will just go flying off into the sunset.
Specifically asked me to help with the passengers.
Like I think if you've seen the TWMallard38 Stepney stream, there's one where like Thomas like walks out onto the turntable, hits it, and then just goes flying off into the stratosphere.
He certainly did not. Now we need to get going. We don't want to be late after all.
I'll show you what the inside of Diesel's cab looks like as we get up out of this. So the inside of his cab looks like this. So you've got yourself a forward reverser there, and you've got yourself your throttle gauge there, and all sorts of cables and dials and pipes and such. Okay, yeah, so we've got ourselves a door. We can climb down and just climb up and such, and then we close door. But yeah, so if I go like this, and if we change, yeah. So now we're moving forward. And now, accelerate. Ooh, the speedometer actually moves. That's pretty cool. So we'll... Okay, yes, we can accelerate just a bit. Oh no, no, we have to stop. I didn't quite see the thing. But yeah, no, the diesel model is splendid. This is a splendid model. Because it looks pretty close to what an 08 shunter actually is. No, not again, not again, not again. Oh, nailed it. Oh wait, yeah, I've got to stop. And you can only change your direction when you're fully stopped. Yeah, we've got Clarabelle's POV. Interesting that they've actually adapted Clarabelle with the... Yeah, I like the X2 as well. Like, I actually like that, there's the thing for the guard to look out these windows when you're pushing them back, because Annie is a lot more longer, but Clarabelle's got the little wee thing that, well, the Annie, like, it's not really modeled per se, it's at least there to be used. So just reverse back into the station, doing like 40 kilometers an hour. Start slowing down now.
All aboard! We need to hurry and get moving.
And so yeah, if you tap Y in this game, it opens up all of
There's no need to rush, Diesel.
all the doors, but you can only open them when you're
We
kind of
still
stopped at a
have
station.
plenty of time.
Yeah, we have ourselves a passenger. And is it only just the one passenger today? Interesting.
Right, let's get going. Remember, said Clarabelle, you need
Remember
to
to pull away as keenly as
gently
possible not to
as
startle
not
passengers.
startle
Whoops.
the passengers.
Already didn't really do that. So we'll go down the Farfar branch. Yes, yeah, the engines are definitely a bit more realistic in this game. Oh, we're going down a different line now. But yeah, there's a lot more realistic because they bounce around, but that's with normal real world physics. Like if you accelerate a car, your car slightly jumps up at the front. Same as when you brake, it like kind of dips down at the front. Yeah, they're not like bouncing all over the place and braking realism. But yeah, so Diesel isn't like moving side to side, hitting platforms and such. Oh, we just gotta... Okay, so there's the Bertie depot. It's a nice kind of game, like it's just kind of slice of life type feel.
Remember to slow down as you approach the station. You mustn't bump the coaches, especially
It's the
if they
windmill.
have passengers
Wait.
on board.
Thomas is realistic, it's like, it's so great. Like, yeah, I think like some of the best like episodes from the show are the ones where like they're kind of just like realistic. Like, I don't know, the Brenner era and the Hit era both fell into the traps of having both the like some little bit of ridiculous scenarios. But yeah, so yeah, I like how the game, yeah, like as you said there, like the game, I love the rustic feel to it. Oops, got a break. I keep forgetting to break.
All aboard.
We'll get out at Dryor. But yeah, so this game is like a 1960s type feel to it. I'm just gonna get onto the track. I know, very, very illegal, but we need to go get ourselves some gallery pieces, like that. Invisible wall. I have a whistle. Whistles you can find on like luggage and such. I haven't yet found a conductor's hat. Says gallery, you know, I haven't found a single conductor hat yet in this game. I'm not quite certain why. Officers. So you can close all the doors individually. Still only one passenger on this.
Off we go again.
This has got really fast top speed. But yeah, Thomas in the 1950s through 1960s, as you've said there, is definitely a... It's definitely a mood. It's a good mood. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's just proper and perfect. Because I think, like, the Railway series stories were the best when they were set within the 50s to the 60s. Like, I am a fan of Chris Audrey, but I will know that there are some better books than his stuff. Like, I will defend Chris Audrey a lot, you know. Like, he's the GOAT. But, like, you know, I will admit that Wilbert was definitely a better author overall. Oh, conductor hat. Yeah. Okay, so I gotta remember that there's a conductor hat there if, like, for later. Oh no. Oh. Did my screen? Oh, it just crashed. No. No, chat, no. No, I can't even change it back. No, damn it. I'll have to... Yeah, no, I'll have to... Okay. But yeah, the 50s not a great time at all for railways at all, but I'll have to... Yeah, no, I think we'll have to close the stream because I have to turn off my computer and turn it back on again because... thing. So, if you give me 5 minutes, there'll be a stream back up and running. We have to redo that whole scenario again! Maybe not the diesel one, maybe we'll go do a different one. Maybe I'll do the diesel one off stream. That's annoying. Right, we'll do the booty scenario, but yeah, so I'll have to go, so if you just hang around in 5 minutes, I'll be streaming again with like a part 2. I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but it did.